Hey everybody, this is Stratagem, and today we're gonna watch My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Season 7 Episode 22, Once Upon a Zeppelin. Yeah, first new episode since the movie, so goodbye to the fancy new style and welcome back old Flash animation. Honestly, I know nothing about this episode. There'll probably be airships, or blimps, or zeppelins, and it might be a story of the past being told here, what with the Once Upon part of the episode title. Maybe it's gonna be another Legend of Magic, this time about Pony Graf von Zeppelin, or something like that. Well, there's only one way to find out, and it involves hitting play. And here we are. Twilight's castle. And Twilight is riding something. That was a disgusting sound effect.
Oh, thank goodness. I thought I had too many deep-fried gems.
Can you fry gems actually?
It's from my parents.
Oh, they're still alive.
They want a Zeppelin cruise and get to take the whole family.
The whole family.
Oh.
So that's you, your
To
brother,
go with them, but there's just too
your
many
sister-in-law,
princess duties I have to take care of.
and the weird demon baby?
Come on, Twilight. Even Princess Celestia takes a break sometimes, and she raises the sun.
Well, I guess she can raise the sun from everywhere.
You need a vacation. I can keep track of the friendship log, boost community morale, and answer fan mail for a few days.
Fan mail.
But Spike, you're as much a part of my family as any pony. I can't just leave you here to do all that work.
What? I can't hear you. You're on vacation.
Yeah, Spike wants to get
I guess I
rid
could
of you,
use a little
Twilight.
time off from being a princess. You're the best, Spike.
I know.
I'm gonna go pack everything neatly into one suitcase.
That is not going to work.
Wait for it.
Cruisers have activities, right? I should probably make a schedule.
There it is.
Of course. I don't think that is actually a Zeppelin,
Gee, I am really looking forward to a
but whatever.
relaxing
Ah yes,
vacation.
Cadence and
Watch out.
the
She
baby.
won't admit it, but when your mother says relaxing
Is that a new
vacation,
rider?
she means doing something crazy. Last
Huh.
time she ended up bungee jumping over Luna Bay.
What was that, hon?
Oh, I was just telling Twilight about my new bingo strategy book. It's a real page
Bingo
turner.
strategy.
Oh, I can't wait to get on this Zeppelin and fly like a Pegasus.
Really? I remember you getting airsick on Admiral Fairweather's wild ride at Pony Island.
Oh, please. I grew out of air sickness a long time ago.
Oh. Never mind.
You ponies feel welcomed aboard because you
Is that Iron Will?
Well, that was an assertive welcome.
That sounded like Iron Will. And that kinda looked like him. And the tag of the theme song.
Guess this is what it's like to be big-time prize winners. I just wish I could remember what contest we won.
Oh dear.
Wait, you don't know where this prize came from?
When some pony offers you a free vacation, you just sign the paperwork and don't ask questions.
Nah, that's not what you do.
Especially when it means we all get to fly off together. What should we do first?
Well, I did categorize
Of
the ship's
course.
activities and make a schedule organized by each of our interests. Dad, you're easy. Bingo competition, right here.
Oh, I just love how the numbers and letters are organized in their little boxes. It's so satisfying.
Is it?
Shining armor, they've got a tiny boat race in a tiny pool. Here.
Aw, sis. Only you would remember I love tiny things.
And Cadence, there's a Pee-wee Princess playtime here that Flurry's gonna love.
Oh, wonderful. This barrel jumping at Niagara Falls sounds interesting.
What?
I just want to see you all have a good time. And this works out perfectly because we have room for the one thing I want to do. Our ship passes the frozen north at sunset, which is the only time you can see the astrological phenomenon known as the northern stars. It's like the stars are shooting out of the setting sun.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Well, we definitely don't want to miss that.
You're going to miss that,
Then it's settled.
for whatever reason.
But we don't have anything to do right now. Any suggestions?
attention cruise ponies. Don't let this Zeppelin be a bore. Leave your room and see the tour.
A tour could be fun.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, sure.
But probably not.
I'm flying.
No, you're not.
I'm...
You're vomiting.
I'm afraid Flurry may be airsick. Since I know that isn't a problem for you, would you mind taking her below?
Flurry, airsick. She can fly.
You can just make out the white tufts of Cloudsdale, where Princess Twilight Sparkle once toured the weather factory.
How do you know that? And why announce it on a cruise?
Why don't we move to the other side of the deck?
We are now high enough to see Isle of Canterlot, even the royal tree where Princess Twilight and her brother's shining armor were born.
What? That's not right.
Yeah, that would be weird.
Let's get down for that.
You guys know that's not where we were born. What are you so excited about?
Well, it is a really nice tree, sweetheart.
Yeah, sure.
We just wanted to say how excited we are to be here!
Stop that.
Yeah. Us too.
On our route north, we will pass the spires of the Crystal Empire.
What? Already?
Where Princess Cadence rescued her alicorn baby, Spike, from a monster made of fire.
What?
Well, that doesn't even make sense.
Indeed not.
Well, royal grandparents sounds a bit fancy, but of course you can take our picture.
This is escalating quite quickly. Those costumes. Oh dear lord, that's horrifying. Please stop that.
Okay, that's it. Does any pony know where the cruise announcer is? Excuse me, sir.
You can call Iron Will, Iron Will.
What are you doing here? And why do you keep announcing random things about me and my family?
How do you know him? I don't think you two met in that episode.
Organizing themed vacation
What?
packages.
No, I don't think. Was Twilight even in putting a roof down?
Stomp your hooves if you are here for the premiere Cruise of the Princess's Experience.
Great. Wow. I don't even. That is kinda brilliant, to be honest. But also kinda shitty.
Iron Will, I'm not sure it was entirely honest of you to offer this cruise to my family without telling us that ponies bought tickets just to see Cadence and me.
Iron Will outlined all the details of the cruise in the prize acceptance and consent form that you signed.
When some pony offers you a free vacation, who reads the fine print?
Yeah, also,
Iron Will
you
prides
cannot
itself
sign
on
for
providing a
either
quality
Cadence
vacation
nor Twilight,
experience.
so
If Twilight
that's not going
Sparkle
anywhere.
and her family don't want it, Iron Will can cancel the cruise and break the hearts of every princess-adoring pony on board.
yeah, that sounds good. Do that. Ah! Definitely do that. That's
As
horrifying.
much as I want a family vacation, I don't think I could entertain all these cruise ponies. My hooves are pretty full taking care of Flurry Heart.
I guess we were just so excited by the idea of a family cruise.
Yeah, it's like you guys
I guess we better turn this
could
ship
not
around.
afford to buy your own Zeppelin.
Wait, Iron Will, what if I offered you a deal? If I agree to do whatever princess activities you want, will you promise that my family gets to do the activities they want?
Sis, you don't have to do
Yes,
that.
she has
We
to.
want you to enjoy yourself too.
I don't want the vacation to end now, or let down all of these ponies who are looking forward to seeing us. So what do you say, Iron Will? Do we have a deal?
Princess Twilight has a deal.
Great! So it looks like we have some time before Dad plays bingo.
Actually, we have just enough to pick the winner of our grand prize raffle.
Oh, well, who doesn't like prizes?
Fitting.
All right, cruise ponies. When the Zeppelin flies, it's time for a prize.
Thank you all for being so gracious and respectful to me and my family. And now, without further ado, the winner is... Star Tracker! Congratulations, Star Tracker. Enjoy your prize.
What is the
Okay,
prize?
Dad. Bingo
It's
time.
going to be something stupid.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have the prize.
Congratulations to Star Tracker, who wins the grand prize. Spending the day with Twilight as an honorary member of her family.
Of course.
That's the prize?
Yes, you are the prize.
Okay, well, I guess you should come with us, honorary family member.
Sure! There's always room at the bingo table.
Oh, wow.
Ahem. Is every pony ready?
Sure are, sweetie! Give that cage a whirl!
Dad, what did you say?
He said to give it a whirl.
Dude, seriously.
Oh, thanks. I-19.
Hey, now we're talking! This princess bingo is great!
Well, that OC seems to have...
Did you get that one, Dad? Can any pony tell me how my dad is doing?
Yeah, he said the princess bingo was great.
That guy seems to really like Twilight.
Twilight is my favorite time of day. It's also your name. Just thought that was cool.
Smooth.
Just made it. And I'm ready to give you the tiny boat race of your life.
He's going to
Are
have...
you sure you're not airsick, big brother?
He's going to have to hurl.
How can I be airsick? I'm in the water, so it totally cancels out.
I don't think that works.
That's how it works.
Yeah, thanks
I'm
Twilight.
ready if you are.
Technically, Princess Twilight Sparkle should officiate the Princess Paddleboat race.
Well, I suppose I could race your brother.
Oh, well, as long as Shining Armor gets to race,
Oh, I think that's the first time we saw Twilight's mother use magic. Ah, that guy.
So, sorry. I'm gonna write about this race tonight in my journal. Oh, it's just so exciting.
We don't want to do what you will do this night.
get set,
go!
Oh my word, that was exciting! Wasn't it, son?
I think he's going to die.
Just so every pony knows, I'm getting out of this boat because of how not sick I feel.
Oh, that's all right, dear. We'll take you back to the room.
That was just the first heat of 10.
What?
Now, who's ready
I don't
to
think
see
that's how a
Princess
six-pack works.
when they win their race?
Oh dear. Great. Flurry is stacking the babies.
Cadence. I'm so glad you got
Oh,
into
nice
Pony
hat.
Princess playtime.
Flurry is having a wonderful time.
Yeah, Flurry's having too much fun.
That's great. I'm just on my way to take some old-time Appalachian photos.
FiM photo shoots are the best.
Dude.
And then do a quick
Way to be
question and
creepy.
answer session on becoming an alicorn before Mom's barrel ride.
Q&A on how to become an alicorn.
I hope I don't miss that.
Wow.
Twilight, are you sure
That would be
you don't
interesting
mind doing
for
all of these princess
a certain
activities?
unicorn.
Mind? What? Absolutely not. I mean, you guys are having fun, right? Besides, I have to make sure these cruise ponies are happy if I want to be a good princess.
You're already a good princess, Twilight.
Honestly, as long as I get to see the northern stars tonight with everyone.
Yeah, you're not going to see those.
But right now, I gotta go take some pictures. See you later!
Why don't you play and make a princess friend?
Flurry is pretty popular.
I am so sorry, every pony, but it looks like Flurry needs her nap.
She doesn't look like she needs a nap. Kinda looks like she needs an exorcist, but
Oh,
that's normal with her.
question have to be a two-parter. I just hope I have time for one barrel ride with Mom.
I would not call this a barrel ride. I would call this a suicide mission.
Niagara Falls was amazing! The endless open air, the water in my mane, oh, the small confines of the barrel!
You're insane.
Another relaxing vacation in the books, hon.
Oh, honey, I know you're disappointed, but we waited as long as we could. Maybe you should take a break from these princess things.
Disappointed? No! I've just been answering some detailed questions about alicorns. You know how much I love details!
I just don't want you to forget. It's your vacation too.
How can I when it's a totally successful vacation?
I think the only one who's really having fun is your parents.
We can't wait to see those northern stars.
Iron Will lived up to his side of the bargain, and Princess Twilight only has one more thing to do for the day. It's your last chance. Come get in line if you want the princess to sign.
There aren't that many ponies on that blimp, Zeppelin. So really that shouldn't take that long. Oh really? Those costumes, though.
How long have you been waiting?
God, this guy.
Oh no. What time is it?
Time to die. Yeah, what a surprise, of course she missed it.
I missed them? I missed the northern stars?
You were right, Twilight. They were breathtaking.
Oh, we wish you'd been here to see it, Sweet Pea, but we're sure you're making a whole bunch of cruise ponies happy.
Yeah, that guy.
I'm so happy I could cry.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
The cruise ponies are happy. My family is happy. Even Iron Will is happy.
Yeah, Twilight's gonna
You know who
Twilight's gonna choke a bitch.
I'm sorry, but maybe that wouldn't have happened if you weren't practically standing on my tail. Not even my real family stands so close. Ugh.
Twilight?
I only made that deal with Iron Will so my family and the cruise ponies could have the vacation they wanted.
What about what you wanted?
I just want every pony to be happy.
Well, sometimes ponies want more from a princess than you can give, and it can be hard to know where to draw the line.
You
And
seem
here we
to
have
know
our
pretty well.
insanely
Once
subtle
I had Fleur
lesson of
caught,
the day.
The line was easier for me to see. You will always have obligations as a princess, but you also have an obligation to yourself.
You're right. I think I need to set some boundaries. But first, I owe some pony an apology.
Oh, how's that, dearie?
Better, thanks. But I think I should go.
No, Star Tracker. You should stay. I have something to tell you. All of you. I'm glad you all got to do the things you wanted. But I should have stood up for myself so that I could do what I wanted too. It wasn't fair of me to lash out at you. If I felt like you were standing too close, I should have said something. I'm sorry. What do you say we do something off the schedule?
Oh dear.
Who are you?
Yep, we're gonna do something I want us to do, as a family.
Take Iron Will
Honorary members
and
too.
throw him overboard.
You and your family have been really kind to include me, but you deserve your own vacation together. And I'm really glad we met too.
Oh.
Attention, cruise ponies! If it's your dream, come to the deck for ice cream!
Oh wow.
Oh no! Leave the princess alone!
What did you say to Iron Will?
It's okay, every pony. Ahem. First, I want to thank all of you for coming. It means a lot that you'd spend your hard-earned bits just to be with us. But I honestly came on this cruise to take some time off from being a princess. I'm just a pony too, after all. And even though I want every pony here to be happy, I'd really like to spend the rest of the cruise relaxing with my family.
Of course, Princess Twilight.
But why was this trip advertised as a cruise of the princesses if you just wanted to get away?
Iron Will's Cruise of the Princesses makes no guarantees as to the participation of actual princesses.
What?
Amazing.
But Iron Will learned his lesson before. Satisfaction not guaranteed. No refund!
You really learned something.
Wow.
Great.
He may be pushy and manipulative, but no pony can say that Minotaur isn't prepared.
Great.
Still
Who
playing
is
activities.
flying
We've
the
got
airship now?
Philadelphia on the way
The Zeppelin.
back. I could give Flurry Heart a quick history tour.
That's very thoughtful. But right now, the family and I have something scheduled for you.
Behold
The Princess Twilight?
the Northern Stars.
Oh, no.
You did all this for me? This is amazing! Thank you. And Shining Armor, I can't believe you're up there even though you're airsick.
He looks
I am
very
not
entertained.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm not feeling great. Whatever you say.
Now this is the only activity I need.
Okay, so that was that. Well, that has been entertaining, I guess. Gotta say, I came into this episode with very low expectations, mostly coming directly from the movie. I, of course, did not expect this episode to be anywhere near that level, and of course it wasn't, but still it was entertaining. It was nice to see Twilight's parents and Iron Will again. Hadn't seen any of those guys in quite a long time. The lesson was pretty obvious, and I'm glad that it didn't turn out like something Iron Will's going to abduct the royal family for whatever nonsense reason. No, he was just being up to his old scammy shenanigans, and yeah, that's fine here. Something I noticed and am confirming right now as I'm reading the credits here is that Twilight's mother, Velvet, was voiced by Patricia Drake, and I think that before wasn't she voiced by Tara Strong as well? Same goes for Nightlight, who was voiced by Charlie Demers here? Demers? I don't know. And I think wasn't he voiced by Andrew Francis, so Shining Armor, before. I think they only had one speaking role before, back in The Crystalling. I think they were voiced by Twilight and Shining, respectively. So interesting to see they got their own voice actors this time. Also, Star Trekker was voiced by Zach LeBlanc, and yeah, that guy has done some voice work before. I recognized that voice, but I'm not sure which characters he did before. Actually, let me look that up. Yeah, now I know where I know his voice from. He was also voicing Skedaddle in the last episode, so that's why he sounded so familiar. Well, enough about the voice actors, back to the episode. Plot was a bit predictable, lesson was a bit predictable, but all in all, it was a solid episode. Not really standing out, but nothing offensive, nothing awful here. So yeah, that was okay, that was middle of the road. I can deal with that, especially considering the episode was written by a new writer, Brittany Jo Flores. So yeah, that was okay. Really, there were a lot of writers who had a lot weaker first episodes, so yeah, that was an okay-ish job. Yeah, I guess a lot of people will probably dislike the new character, Star Trekker, because, well, he seemed to be a bit infatuated with Twilight, if you catch my drift. But yeah, I don't care really. I thought it was kinda, well, weird and stalkerish, but overall, I mostly consider it to be funny. As for the other characters, interesting to see. Apparently Shining gets airsick, which I'm not surprised. I mean, he's a unicorn, so no flying for him usually. So yeah, I guess that's fine. Apparently Twilight's mother is an adrenaline junkie, whereas her father is rather boring, to be quite honest. Playing bingo on a cruise ship, that's some high adrenaline action right there. But to each their own, I guess. Off Cadence, we regrettably didn't get to see many new things. She's busy being a mother and gave some advice to Twilight here to get her act together and organize her time better, also taking time for herself whenever needed. I mean, yes, that's solid advice, but regrettably not something that furthers her growth as a character, which is a shame, but can't have everything in a 22-minute episode now, can we? Well, that's all I have to say for now about this episode right here. However, there is a little issue I have to tackle right now. Well, I don't have to, but I kinda want to. And that is apparently the remainder of the season has been leaked online somewhere. That means the episodes 23 to 26 are available out there somewhere. I will still do the upcoming commentaries in the normal schedule, that is when they air on US television. I'm not sure if I will actually watch the episodes earlier. I will probably watch them early so I can get them out on time once the episode has aired, but I'll probably not watch them like right now, because really if I watch them right now that means the hiatus hits like a month earlier for me, and I don't need it. Hiatus is gonna be long enough as it is, so yeah. However, that does mean that I will abstain from most forms of social media for a while. That means I won't be reading any comments, private messages, notes, tweets, whatever the hell you have for a while, so just to stay clear of spoilers. So if you're posting any comments and I'm not responding to them, that's why. Well, with that out of the way, I guess we can call it quits here. So as always, I've been Stratagem, thanks for watching and see you on the next episode.